hear concerns from the community. And we do appreciate everybody accommodating us and moving the date because on Wednesday, some of us were not going to be able to be here. We thought it was important that we were all here. So if you'd like to.
The board's not conducting any further business.
Yeah.
The meeting's been adjourned. But if you all would like to sit here and follow the same rules and allow the public to discuss, we're not conducting business anyway, so it doesn't legally.
And then you can sign and go on your way out.
Go back into the.
No, not, I mean, you have to renotice it. It's,
You promise me to do it on the way out?
I got all these witnesses, so
Okay.
we can sign on the way out.
So, yeah.
Actually, so I understand that there are personnel issues that the school board is not allowed to discuss. But we're here on behalf of wonderful teachers of the school district. Mr. Kaczynski. So. I'm okay speaking to everybody one-on-one, that's my thing. Public speaking gets to me. But my brother-in-law has been a dedicated teacher in this community for 25 years. He's been a teacher for a very long time. As you all know, because everybody knows Mr. Steve. He has given everything to the school. I understand that there's a dispute and there's a personnel matter going on within the district. I would just ask that the people that sit at this table who have ability to review all of the evidence to come to some sort of a decision. It's been going on for 2 months, almost 3 months, and we're talking about floodplain, and we're talking about the school district. We're going to have a bond vote coming up, from what I understand. There's a lot of things that you're going to ask to come from all of us, and we'd like to get some things settled. So if there are decisions to be made, we'd like to have someone. I know that he would, and as a family, and I think as a teacher community and everybody else, we'd like some resolve. And if you can't speak to us, we understand that because it is a personnel issue. You can't come into my office and tell me how to talk to my staff, and I get it. But I do think that there's a lot of money being wasted. You have to have a sub in for what he's doing. You have to have coaches for whoever he's going to coach. And I think it's not only affects him, it affects the community, it affects the kids in the school. The students that were looking for him to teach them this year are not being taught by the teacher that they were promised to teach. So I would just ask that the board come to some decision and let us know as a community what we can do to help you get to the decision and also to get this resolved. That's it. And we want to thank you.
I know how frustrating it is to stand in front of that microphone, and I am going to tell you we really can't discuss it because we really can't. But we do appreciate hearing from the community. The voices do not fall on deaf ears. But it's not something that we can discuss at this time. But I do thank you for your remarks and representing.
Time frame?
I don't.
with any personnel matter, no one on this board or in this district is dragging their feet on it. You can't really say more than that. Certain things have to play out in order for certain things to happen. No one sitting here, though, is dragging their feet in any way. I think with any personnel matter, the goal is to expeditiously resolve things as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, it's not always possible to do it that quickly. But that is certainly the goal with any personnel issue, is to have clarity going forward as quickly as possible.
Okay. Thank you. We really do. I'm sorry?
Meeting is
We did
adjourned,
adjourn
but
the
the
meeting.
board's willing to sit here and
Yep,
Am I ready to speak?
sure.
Sure.
My name is William Dunker. I'm a class of 2011 graduate. I have been in the school district since 1999. I chose to raise my family in this community because of this school district. Our community, and I believe that I speak for our community, are very concerned with what is occurring with Mr. Kaczynski. We feel that almost feel as if it's an attack on our administration. We have many educators that have been in this school district for a number of years. We as a community, and I think that I speak for everyone here, feel that this is only the first step in removing high-paid educators, valuable educators, educators that benefit our students, benefit our community. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, is anyone else concerned with this being an investigation upon each and every individual educator here to remove them, to put a lower paid educator in their position? This man is near retirement. We have many other well-qualified educators in this school district that are near retirement. Is this an attempt from the board to push these educators out and force them into early retirement and to put lower paid educators in their positions? Because the community is very concerned with this, as we feel this is what is going on.
One is trying to push anyone in particular out as any sort of any personnel matters handled on an individualized basis. I know it's frustrating, but can't really say more.
Coming from every member in this community, we feel we have a right to know what's going on within our school district, and we feel like the curtain has been shut on us, and we are being blindsided as community members as what's going on internally within our own school district. That's why so many members of the community were at the executive meeting, and why they're here again. We don't understand. We would like to understand so that our input is also heard, because we feel our voices are being put upon deaf ears.
William, I believe you emailed us as well, correct?
Yes.
So we read every email, listen to every community member, but there are times that we just cannot comment in public on things that are ongoing, especially personnel matters. And I know, again, I'm going to reiterate, I know it's frustrating to hear that. I understand, but we specifically moved this meeting so that we can hear. We moved it to tonight, we moved it to the auditorium to accommodate everybody that wanted to come and speak. We will continue to listen to the voices of the community, but we cannot comment on personnel matters.
Okay, is the next meeting going to be adjusted within a week prior to the meeting as well?
So the next meeting is March 6th, and staying March 6th. The March 20th meeting was moved to March 21st again. There was one member of the board, and I'll tell you, it was me. I could not be at the March 20th meeting, so I felt that it was important for me to be at the meeting, so we moved it to March 21st. We could not move it any earlier. And we don't like to move, we moved this one earlier because we didn't want to move it later, and we had members sitting up here tonight who were not going to be able to be here the 14th. And we felt it was important for everyone to be here to hear the concerns of the community.
I think I speak for the community. We felt that the abrupt change in date, time, and location was an intent to hinder the ability of the community to attend.
If it came across that way, I apologize. It wasn't. It was actually to make sure that we gave everybody a fair opportunity in a large enough area that can accommodate everyone to speak to as many people as possible that can be here. Okay? And that's the same for the March 20th change.
I understand from my end as well, so I know what impact it has on teachers, so it's not on deaf ears, we are listening, we are doing our due diligence, and I just want you to know that.
The community would like it expedited because we feel that we're speaking upon deaf ears.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Lynn. Appreciate it.
Hi, my name's Angelo Brasso. We were at the last meeting of it, and you guys went into executive session. You said there was no need to wait around, okay, because you were going to discuss with the lawyers, whatever, about this individual, okay? Yet tonight, we did not put that subject on the agenda. For the community that showed up to speak about it, you went through your meeting without discussing the process of when this was going to be taken care of. So no matter what we say here tonight is not part of the legal record. So what I'm asking the board is if they do not reach a decision by, when's the next meeting?
March 6th.
March 6th, if we can put this open discussion on the agenda to speak about Mike Kaczynski and his job and what this means to the community. So it is on record. You know, we can talk all night long. As your lawyer just told us, we've closed the meeting. There's no minutes, there's nothing said, there's nothing in writing that the community is here enforced. You people might know that, but not the community. Is it possible to put it on the agenda?
Can I accept the answer, sir? So the only thing that goes on the agenda are actionable items that would go. So.
What about the things the community wants to speak to?
That's the second part, that maybe I miscommunicated. But at the
Right.
end of the meeting, there's a general public comment session.
Right, which wasn't really clear when we came in, that you had to sign in for that general public.
Well, I announced from the beginning, and again, if I miscommunicated, I apologize. So what happens every meeting is we have public comment session at the beginning, which is about agenda items only. And then at the end of the meeting, there's general public comment where you can do exactly what you're doing right now. We generally ask for a 3-minute time limit. And generally, we don't generally, have a buzzer every 10 minutes because if it's important enough for you to get up and speak, we want to hear you. So that would be the avenue for you, March 6th.
One other thing that's been rolling through my mind for weeks. There are two sides to every story, okay? I'm a manager, I've been a manager my whole life. The superintendent manages this school, okay? You are people on the board. It is wonderful to hear both sides of every story. And I think Mr. Kaczynski deserves the right to express himself, to give his side of what has transpired. Okay? Please allow us to be good managers. You are the managers of this district. When I look around and I see paint peeling and walls not looking well, locker rooms not cleaned out, I wonder who's managing this facility? So please be manageable.
Thank you.
Foster. So a few things, to grow together,